if you've been successful, you didn't get there on your own. I'm always struck by people who think, well, it must be because I was just so smart. There are a lot of smart people out there. It must be because I worked harder than everybody else. Let me tell you something. There are a whole bunch of hard-working people out there. If you were successful, somebody along the line gave you some help. There was a great teacher somewhere in your life. Somebody helped to create this unbelievable American system that we had that allowed you to thrive. Somebody invested in roads and bridges. If you got a business, you didn't build that. Somebody else made that happen.
Really?
The internet didn't get invented on its own.
Really?
Government research created the internet.
Really? I thought that businesses created the tax base to build the roads, not have it funneled, and I guess Al Gore built the internet. I thought government went out and got science already developed and deployed it, and people over decades purchased computers, set up their own servers, paid for the telecoms to build up with our purchasing in the free market. I thought that's what built that market, just like organic foods was built by consumer choices. Joseph Farah of WorldNet Daily, he has really openly shown himself, for people that have studied Lenin, Stalin, Mao, all of them. I mean, this comes out of Hugo Chavez's mouth every day when they take somebody's business, even small ones, and nationalize it. For people that don't know, is that not pure Marxism that we're hearing there?
Yeah, that's classic collectivism. We all did it. Nobody could achieve anything independently. We all did it. Everything that happened, we're all responsible for it. Anything good that happened, of course, anything that bad happens, that's usually blamed on you and me. But people like us. But every good work that happens because of government, and that is classic Marxism, and you're hearing it from the guy sitting in the White House. I never thought I would see this day in my life, but getting back to what we were talking about in terms of where we are now, I was talking about 2008. My position was don't vote for either one of these guys, McCain or Obama, because the likely outcome, I admitted back then, would be an Obama victory. In fact, I didn't think there was any way McCain was going to beat Obama no matter what. He ran the most idiotic campaign. He wasn't a defender of the Constitution. What reason was there to vote for the guy affirmatively? He was responsible for some dreadful legislation, the whole political contributions business and whatnot. My position was none of the above. And I predicted that Obama was going to win, and what would happen is people would, it's almost like every generation has to learn a lesson over again about socialism. And I thought, okay, we're going to have to experience some pain here for people to wake up. And predictably, it happened. It was the Tea Party movement, and people were out there by the millions protesting. And I thought, man, I'm really good. I figured this out. But something's happened, Alex, since 2010. It's like they all went back to sleep again because they think they elected some Republicans to take over the House, who turn out to be not much different at the end of the day than the Congress that was there before, because the Republicans are giving Obama all the money he needs, but letting him borrow all the money he needs to continue these insane collectivist programs and even create some new ones like Obamacare. And so today, I think we're in a different place. Like I said on the last time we visited, I think right now we're fighting for our very survival. It's not just our freedom we're fighting for. People like you and me, we are going to be facing extinction, and I don't say that lightly.
I've never heard you talk like this, and this happened right at the end of the last interview, so we didn't have time to have you elaborate. We're about to go to break, but Joseph Farah, start over when we come back from break, explaining exactly what you mean by this, because I don't want you to be cut short here, because Folks, if you haven't been audited or you haven't been physically attacked or you haven't been death threatened where they are listening to your phones and tell you they're listening to your phones and tell you what you were just saying so you know they're listening to your phones, we have the NSA openly announcing that it is listening and watching us in live time. It's totally illegal. We do have these armored pillboxes, 400+ million rounds of ammo being bought, Army re-education camps being set up, gun confiscation plans in declassified Army documents. I mean, this is real. And there are a lot of scenarios where the people in charge right now may decide to go all the way. So I'm going to get Joseph Farah's take on that straight ahead. Ask yourselves, what are you doing in this time of great challenge? What are you doing to unlock minds?